So, Merry Christmas to you. And seeing how it's Christmas Eve, we're going to talk about Santa, particularly Santa's naughty list and who I think should be on this year. First one up, I'm going to say Adriana Grande. She was at some donut shop somewhere. She was like rude to the people that work behind the counter, for one thing. And then from one point, she said she hated America. Well, you can just go back to Florida then, Missy. But the real thing that gets her on the list, I think, is when no one was looking, she took one of the donuts, licks it, puts it back on the plate for someone else to pick up. I mean, girl, you ain't just naughty, you nasty. Another candidate for someone who should be on Santa's naughty list, who shouldn't get nothing for Christmas, except his two front teeth just knocked right on out, would be that Influenza Kick. Ethan Couch. Now, a couple of years back, this spoiled douche got shit-faced drunk, stole some beer, hopped into a car, and he got into an accident, killed 4 people. And the courts let him go because of this Twinkie defense that they call affluenza, where he'd been a spoiled little douche his entire life and didn't know right from wrong, is what the psychologist was saying, and the judge bought into this BS and put him on probation instead of sentencing him to jail. And part of that probation is he stays sober. And I don't even think he's 21, so he shouldn't be drinking anyway. Of course, this video surfaces him at a party drinking. And now he's on the run. So, yeah, definitely Influenza Kick. It's on Santa's naughty list. He should also be like on the FBI's most wanted list at this point. Jas Duggar, Jared Fogle, and Bill Cosby, of course. You know, I'm hoping they all get a foot long in prison someday. I'd say Donald Trump for just about anything he said this year. But, I mean, that's just things he says. But I think when he said we should boycott Oreos, he's definitely on Santa's naughty list. I mean, Santa, he's got to deliver packages all across the world. He needs some energy in him. And he gets that from milk and cookies. And you're going to tell American children not to be buying Oreos. Well, I don't think that's going to play too well with Santa. So I'd say 2 different ones for the same thing would be the Ashley Madison scandal. Of course, Ashley Madison was the internet site, dating site where married people could hook up with other people to have affairs. So some hackers decided to get in and expose all this data. And I'm going to put the hackers on first, Santa's naughty list, because what about the self-righteous, moralistic douchebags that they think they have some right to decide that what this stuff needs to be exposed. And, of course, some of the people on Ashley Madison. You've been naughty. You were naughty, naughty, naughty. Naughty little boys and girls. And we know this because we saw your site information. And now we come to number 1 on Santa's naughty list. And I think I'm going to go with Martin Scarelli, who is the pharmacy CEO, who decided, hey, I've got this drugs that help people with AIDS that we're only selling for $15. Let's raise the price to $1,500 a pill. And it's, yeah, and this is, of course, the same guy who just recently was arrested for some kind of fraud. And they're starting an investigation, I think. Yeah, all-around douche. And that's why he's number 1 on the list.